Hey YouTube, it's AR-15 guy. So, some of you may know, some of you may not. If you've watched some of the news, there was another public mass shooting. Luckily, only 2 people plus the shooter were killed in this one. It definitely could have been a lot worse. It's about 50 miles from where I am, and you know, I have some experience with Clackamas, the Clackamas Town Center where this all happened. It is another gun-free, no-carry zone. The shooter, I guess his firearm jammed, and he still inflicted a committed suicide basically. And the reason that he wasn't able to take more people out was because it jammed. I'm guessing it just was simply too much time, and he knew law enforcement would be there. So rather than flee, he just took his own life. And I guess my biggest thing with this is it just kind of reaffirms that mindset that gun-free zones are free kill zones. And what the problem is everybody's going to be heartfelt, knee-jerk reaction. Well, if you hadn't had the AR-15, which is what they're saying so far at this point. Well, they're just saying assault rifle. Haven't necessarily named it yet, but by some accounts, witness accounts, it was an AR-15. Then he wouldn't have been able to shoot so many rounds. True, but only 3 people were hit. 2 of them died. 1 was injured. And then of course himself. And I feel bad for the people in that store that had to see that. I feel bad for the families of the loved ones who passed away. And I feel bad for where our society is going. With all that's going on economically, all it takes is somebody who's on the edge already to lose their job or have a breakup or whatever, and they snap. And it's proven that when economic times are bad, crime goes up. Now, what's been counterintuitive to that, or what's been countering that, is that with our economic times being so harsh, firearm sales have went up. And so that has in and of itself has brought down crime, due to the fact that people are less likely, if they think there's a possibility or a good possibility that that person has a firearm or that they're going to meet resistance, to cause crime. These active shooters, again, it continues to happen in gun-free zones where the security guards aren't carrying, where they're pretty sure nobody else is going to be carrying. They do as much damage as they can. This seems to be a little more typical than maybe even the Colorado one. Do as much damage as they can, then they pull the gun on themselves. So all the details aren't out yet, but so I would just encourage anybody out there watching this, definitely send your thoughts and prayers to the deceased's loved ones, their families as they go through this, and then just remember to be vigilant. We as people with our concealed carry permits, we have a duty to keep ourselves safe and do what we can to protect those who are unable to protect themselves. And you know, there's lots of videos out there saying, you know, oh, you should run, escape, don't get involved. And then there's videos saying, hey, you know what, it's your duty. And that call is going to have to be a personal call for you. I don't think anybody is going to fault you for stepping in and saving their family's lives. And I don't think that there is any shame in getting out of a situation too. And it's one of those things that you have to make the call for yourself. Nobody's going to think less of you one way or another. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, keep the families in your prayers. Keep all the people who were there, who had to witness this, in your prayers and your thoughts. And everybody have a good night. Thanks for watching.